The B2S podcast is brought to you by Motivated Apparel. Motivated Apparel, the premier gear for motivation. A brand that motivates, inspires, and empowers you to stay motivated while chasing your dreams. Head on over to www.shiftmotivations.com/shop motivated apparel and grab yourself some motivated apparel today.
Yo, what up, world? What it do? Yo, welcome to another episode of the Blueprint to Success podcast, man. Excited today. Hey, once again, I'm your host, Mike Marin, aka the Shift Motivator. Once again, I'm joined with my brother from another mother. Y'all give it up for my boy Alxndr Hall.
What's cracking? Oh, come on.
Cracking like
What's cracking, man?
What's good? Good.
How y'all week doing?
That part. Chilling like a villain. Yes, sir. And also joined with us on tonight once again, our co-host, my brother from the same mother. Y'all give it up for Boy Wonda.
What's up? Big bag,
Hey.
dog, big bag.
Hey.
Man, what's going on?
What's happening?
What's cracking?
It's
bro?
another great week.
He's cracking like it.
For sure.
What's going on, fellas? How
Oh,
y'all week
man.
going, man?
Oh, it's going.
It's going.
It's
going.
going. Okay is officially done.
Oh, yeah, right. The video dropping out in a couple weeks, right?
Ooh, May 5th.
Yes, Cinco de Mayo,
Friday.
right?
Facts.
Yep.
12 p.m. It's
Yeah.
going to be the premiere, so go ahead and hit that notification bell.
Yep.
You already know.
Yeah, buddy.
And just hit all so you know whenever I drop. You just don't know. So we coming.
You should have
Trust
like a taco party for that, like a Spanish
Taco Tuesday.
taco spread. You feel me?
That's actually kind of dope. That's kind of like a dope idea.
Like a video release, just have food everybody eat. You know, I love Spanish food, bro.
Facts.
You know, I'm like 45% Spanish on the low. No cap. Real.
All right.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yep.
Straight like that.
Straight like that.
From the house.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Anything new else? Anything else going on, guys? Ain't you been working on some stuff, Alex?
Yeah. I got
Yeah.
I got some stuff. Me and Diamond got it's a song I got called what is it called? One called Clarity. That's coming out.
Clarity.
Second one. I mean, that's the third one coming out. But the next one coming out is called Hit Different. We was gonna do Clarity next, but I said, Diamond, bro, let's just do this one first.
Yeah.
So he was like, well, give me a little treatment for the video, then we can run it. You feel me? So we got that coming up. You know how you got to work on your wardrobe and get stuff ready. So I'm doing that right now.
Yeah.
I got that by piece together. So Diamond always want like a
Layout.
layout. Yeah. So I'm going to make a little something.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
do like a one scene joint, scene and some angles and stuff like that. He just wants something where he can visualize and see.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's coming next though.
That part.
I've always been intrigued by that process. Like
Yeah.
when I watch y'all do that stuff, like I be like, how the heck y'all come up with that stuff? Like when you got to come up with the vision scenes and the screens and this transition, it's like, man, that's I don't know if you ever just sit down like that's really interesting.
Yeah.
Like even just watching TV production and stuff like that, you know, helping work with the sound and media at the church. So it kind of opened up my eye to certain things. So it's just kind of like different. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first started learning, I just even like watching TV. It's like I can't just watch regular TV now. Now I'm trying to, dang, that's a dope angle. You know, I'm sitting there watching the show.
Yeah,
But yeah, just to sit there and watch how you put a video with the screens and even some of them with the drawings and stuff, and they put them together. That's kind of dope. That's a lot of work too.
Bro, you know what's dope? I'll tell you what's dope.
It really is.
To see somebody make a beat with just vocals. To see somebody make a beat with just vocals.
Nah, that's new to me.
I've seen Diamond make if you rap something and it's on point, especially if you Diamond would make the beat around your vocals, bro, with no beat under it. He'll hear what you saying, and then he'll visualize. He'll go off of what you rapping about and make the beat around your voice. That's crazy, bro.
Wow.
Yeah. I see him do that plenty of times.
That is different.
Yeah, bro.
Because usually you had the beat first.
Yeah. Like let's say
on this minute fresh.
Let's say if you record a song like a YouTube beat.
Yeah.
And you send him the vocals and don't even send the beat and just send what you rap, he'll make what he think that fit the style of what you rap, bro. That jump be crazy.
Get out of here.
But Diamond is a beast, bro. That's why I be up like y'all. That's why I told him the other day. I said, bro, if you get a call for a label and you got to go, bro, holla at me. Just holla at me later on, bro. Go do your thing, cause you ready to go right now. You ain't gotta wait for no wardrobe. No, go. You ready to go right now. Go. Yeah. You my bro. Go do your thing, dog. You deserve it. Go do your thing, bro.
Yeah. That's. I mean, that's how a lot of them guys got put on, though.
Yeah.
By saying being in a mature place to say something like that. You know, like what the group was called that Nelly was with?
St. Lunatics.
Yeah. Same thing with them. Yeah. They was the record label wanted Nelly. You know what I'm saying? So, but he didn't. Well, he was like, no, he got to take all of us. And they was like, no, bro, like look at the bigger picture. Like you go do your thing. That's what he did. And guess what? They end up coming.
Yeah.
So that's just how it is sometimes, So you paid the trail. Go ahead. You come back. I'll survive in the meantime.
But hold on.
Uh-oh.
What? Hold on. I'm just saying though.
He coming from the house.
Windows open. Blinds open.
Shut the door.
Screen door open.
But look though, what happens when one person? What happens when one person?
I think I know where he going.
So what happens when one person fumble? This other person is working for the opportunity, right?
Yeah.
And the opportunity presents itself. Now you want a shot at the same opportunity, but this person get it. And then you can see them and they didn't get it.
Yeah.
Should this person have survivor's remorse because you fumbled and he been working and he can feel your pain because he was fumbling, but now he got it right? Like, should he have survivor's remorse for that? Like if
I need a drink.
you see, he's stupid. He's stupid. Like if you was trying to do your thing, then this person came along, and then y'all after the same thing,
right?
But you done had your chance for a long time,
right?
And then this one person came along, the same amount of time that you've been having your chance. He been over here working on himself and his craft,
everything.
And then when y'all meet in the middle for the same thing, when you get it, other person don't. When they been actively fumbling and you been actively working on yourself, should this person have survivor's remorse because he came out on the other side?
Heck no.
No.
Heck no. That's why life is about growth. I'm not saying that, and not saying that person won't have a sense of feeling that, you know what I'm saying, because of the situation. Right. But at the end of the day, you did what you needed to do to get yourself out of that situation.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying. You and a lot of time the survivor's remorse, it comes from, dang dog, I feel you because I've been there.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And but now you're not there anymore, and you're looking at that person as if. But at the end of the day, you got to take the opportunity because you already took the loss. Because if you was already that person, that's where that pull is coming from. Because you understand. Yeah. So if you was already that person, you were like, dang, dog, I been you. Dang, now you start feeling like, man, what should I give them? Like, well, that's your opportunity because you already took the L because you was that individual.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So you there was a time where the opportunity presented itself and you wasn't ready, but now you are. But now the other opportunity comes up when the other person wanted it, when they wasn't ready for it in the first time, and it comes to you. No, you Gucci, go get that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Go get that because you've already took your L, and now the opportunity comes at the same time where the other person, basically, you know, they weren't ready for it. Yeah. And so, but now that they're ready for it because now you got the opportunity. Nah, dog.
Because that says that person only want it because they don't want you to have it.
I feel that. Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
Because sometimes even it'll create a lot of animosity, and it's more so him being angry or her being angry at herself or himself more than the actual opportunity. Because it's like, dang, I fumbled the bag.
Yeah,
or I fumbled an opportunity of a lifetime that I know I ain't really prepared like that for, but I did some.
Yeah,
that ain't good enough though.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's deep though, dog. Boy, you went straight for the juggler.
Yeah, cause I'm just like, yo, like, cause I know people who play basketball, who play football, and it's like, you not trying to go in, but then this guy over here, he working, like he hitting the track, he lifting weights, he doing pull-ups, he eating right, and then when it come down to get a position on the field, you can't get.
Yeah, you can't get mad because the other dude got it because he worked for it.
But he know him like, dang, like I know, but like, should I have survivor's remorse for that?
Perfect example, Creed 3. Perfect example.
Oh yeah,
Creed 3.
I ain't even see the movie yet. So
you ain't seen it yet? No?
I haven't either. I seen it on Apple TV. I almost was like,
I need to go see Creed 3 because I ain't see it yet.
I haven't seen it.
You got your lady friend.
Come on, Mike. Oh my God!
Did you see that? Did you see that? Boy, it enhanced every episode.
I can't myself.
Oh my God!
I say, we can go see. That movie was so good. I go to the movie and see that.
Mama, they on here tripping.
That part.
They on here tripping.
That movie.
Sounds like a
he talk about
fellas night out.
So y'all want to do a fellas night out, dog? We can go. So
let's do that. Let's sit.
But that's perfect though.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Lean on his car. He's like, man, who is you? Joke if you don't get off my car. He's ready to tell a whole new one.
Yeah.
But then realize who he was. And then it's like, dang. So it's just, and then it's like another example of, do I have to lessen myself because you won't better yourself?
Oh, man.
Dang.
So I got to lessen myself because you won't work as hard as I'm working, but.
Lights out.
You know what?
Your entitled self.
You know what? As a matter of fact, when a person when you done took the time to build on yourself, and the person who couldn't get it and then trying to get the same thing or the same position or the same whatever as you, that made me want to turn up even more. I'm finna make sure you're not finna be, you're not finna have no place around her, bro.
Yeah.
Don't even come around her, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's crazy. Like you shouldn't have to lessen yourself, man. Because when you look at I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah,
when you look at Creed, man. That's
the perfect example.
Every spitting image of what we're talking about. Because even when he I don't want to tell the whole movie, but even when he put himself in that situation, he didn't even have to do that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you put yourself in a position. Here's the crazy thing. You're thinking you're doing something productive, but you're actually doing something that causes harm. Because he thought he was in that situation. You could have protected that. You could have protected him better than pulling out a gun on that dude, because you already in trouble.
I ain't seen the movie yet.
So you know what I'm saying? I just say that part. I just say that part.
Lord. Okay, I feel you.
So you'll find out why dude coming in. You know what I'm saying? Because they was childhood friends.
Okay.
And he was actually a boxer too.
Okay.
So you'll see why he was taken out of the picture. I'll just leave it at that.
So are we going to go see it or no?
That's up to y'all.
I'm
I done already seen it, but I can go see it again.
Yes, sir. I want to see.
So
see it.
I want to see.
Yeah, it's dope.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But the way he was protecting, Creed, the way he did it, he didn't have to do it that way.
Yeah.
So a lot of times we put ourselves in situations based on a reaction than a response. And what I mean by that is a reaction is like knee-jerk reaction. You don't think about it. You see a situation, you just hop on it. But a response is you see the situation, you're going to assess the situation, and then you're going to respond accordingly.
Exactly.
And what he did was he reacted to the situation instead of responding to the situation. So when you respond to the situation, you're most likely going to get a favorable outcome more than you just doing a reaction.
And there's more clarity in that.
You know what I'm saying?
You can see more clear.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't just a knee-jerk reaction. You hit me, bam, I'm finna hit you. You know what I'm saying? Versus, hey, could have walked away from this situation versus, now guns are involved. When all I could have just left. You know what I'm saying? Because all you doing is jarring off at the mouth right now. You really ain't no threat right now, other than you just said something that triggered my ego.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, if you work for that opportunity, go get it.
Trying to tell you.
I mean, it was some years ago. I don't know how many, and I was just sharing this with one of the coaches. Because it's gonna be an interesting football season, dog. It's gonna be an interesting football season. It's gonna be some competition that I think. It's always competition, but from what I know where we are as a team, it's gonna be none leveled up. It's gonna be some next level competition coming up.
Ooh.
And so they're gonna have to be ready because it's coming. It's coming. Like Deion say, we coming. It's coming. So I'm kind of excited about the spring.
We coming, baby.
See what's going on. So yeah, spring about to be crazy. You know. So it's another level of competition coming. So, but I was actually going so well with that, and I just lost my train of thought.
Oh no, Mike.
It's gonna be.
But I was actually going so well with that. So I really was.
I know it.
I had a CJ moment because CJ did that one episode.
Yeah, he did.
He was like, dang, dog, I was really going somewhere with that.
Oh, let me see where you was going. We're talking about missing opportunity. We're talking about competition.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank
thank you. Yeah, I was telling Coach at the 7-on, we was doing the 7-on-7 tournament, because I'm looking at the competition between the kids and enjoying at each other. And then I'm thinking about the competition that's coming up with spring. And I'm like, I say, Coach, here's the thing, man. I say, competition is great. I say, but it almost comes at a toxic price. And he's like, well, what you mean? I said, because this is what I noticed what we've been. I can only speak for the team that I'm around. Right. I say, it gets toxic because they're trying to take each other out versus push each other to greatness. It's a difference.
So
I'm trying to take your position because I want to play, and I don't care nothing about you. I don't care. I'm trying to win because I'm trying to go. I'm trying to do this. What about y'all working together to push each other to greatness, and whoever gets the job gets the job? because it was, I can't remember what team, and I said I can't remember what team it was. It was so powerful that they put it on ESPN. It was it wasn't even like a big school. It was like they be in the limelight. Like it might have been like a South Carolina or like a NC State or something. One is like something, something that's not in the limelight.
Right.
As a Alabama or
But they have weight, but they're just not
Yeah.
in the forefront.
And they had 4 running backs, dog. They have 4 running backs that can tote that thing. Like you can put them at the game at any given moment, and something gonna happen. Them guys had a bond that was unbreakable, and that's what caught the story. That's why they did the story, because they competed to push each other, and they was okay with whoever got the starting position.
Exactly.
All 4 of them.
Because they know what they carry.
You know what I'm saying?
They're not a threat to each other.
They weren't a threat to each other. They know that they can go to any other school and probably start at running back, but because of the bond that they had and the bond that they built, knowing that each other has something special about them, this is different. We're gonna push each other to greatness. I say, man, that's what I would like to see in our youth today.
Yeah.
That's what I would like to see, because we're not pushing each other for greatness. We're pushing each other to take each other out.
Mm-hmm.
It's a difference, dog. And when I saw that story, man, I was like, man, that is powerful. That is special.
It is. Because you got to look at, even though they're both competing for the same position, one was like, hey, I help you work on this right here. And then, each running back helped them work on a particular thing that they needed more improvement on. So they still came as a total package together. So whoever won, the one. But you know what? You're not threatened by that, because you're like, I can go wherever I want, pretty much, because of the talent that I have and what I worked in and what I put in, and I'm gonna get the results that I'm looking for because I put in the time, the effort, the work, the early mornings, the late nights, the in betweens, the continuation.
Yeah.
And it's as ET say, how bad do you want it? You gotta want it as bad as you want to breathe.
And that goes like when in the hood, like when somebody make it pro, like the whole hood feel like, well, we made it. No, we didn't make it. He made it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, he the one that put in the work. He the one that put in those grueling hours. He the one that sacrificed when y'all was out there doing what y'all wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? It's I get the terminology, don't get me wrong, but the fact is, at the end of the day, we didn't make it. He made it. Now, hopefully they come back and give back whatever that looks like. I'm not gonna put a stamp on it. It's just whatever that looks like. But at the end of the day, no, that person made it. We didn't make nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then and they can, if you allow it, they can be remorseful, because it's like, well, dang, I made it out and they didn't. So, but it's like being careful, because if I make it out, I'm gonna throw you a lifeline so you can come out too, but you got to take it. Because I can throw you a lifeline and you can be like, no, just like drowning with the Titanic. Use that for example. What if the Titanic was drowning and, you know what I'm saying, like the ones that got on the little raft thing. So it's one spot left. I'm just using this as a hypothetical. It's one spot left. They can pull somebody in. Hey, I'm gonna throw this. Hey, grab the rope. No, I'm good. No, grab the rope. Come on. Grab the rope. No, I'm good. And then you drown and die. That happens, dog.
What was that?
A lot of times.
What was that voice?
But it happens. I'm gonna make it out, and I'm gonna throw you a lifeline. But no, dog, I'm good. I'm straight. And then sometimes you may become that dude that where you become a part of the entourage, or you may just be like sitting there with a attitude because he made it and you didn't. Prideful.
But a part of the entourage. So
Just sometimes be like that. Sometimes you'd rather be a part of the entourage than to take advantage of the opportunity that somebody that made it to come back and give you because you didn't get it the way you wanted to get it. You know what I'm saying?
bro,
You see it. We see it. We see it.
all
Dog. You
the
become a
time.
part of the entourage instead of you gifting your gift to the world. You're still submitting your gift to the man that gifted his gift to the world. He gave you an opportunity, but instead of you putting yourself in a position to where you can shine in a different light, you would rather just, you know what I'm saying?
And
Can't
then
do
the
it.
thought process behind that is like, I know he always look out for me.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's a dangerous thought process.
it is because the entourage that's on step one. Because you end up either you can be the entourage or you can be a part of what he's doing. Like you need to be try to be his right hand man.
Right.
Like
Like what LeBron
And
did.
whatever that
Yeah.
look like, yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like he put his guys on. Like none of them guys knew none of what he was talking about doing. But hey, they was tight. They had the relationship. He believed enough in them. Put them through school, training, or whatever they did. Look what they did with him, man. They went up with him. And I think that's what we gotta look at things like that, man. It's like when an opportunity is afforded you, you take advantage of it. You can't get mad at nobody else but yourself when you didn't take advantage of the opportunity at the right opportune time. Because sometimes the opportunity doesn't circle back around.
Straight like that.
Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes you get different opportunities, but sometimes it don't circle back around. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like that's why dog. I'm glad God took me into the route of personal development because it just opened up my world to so many different and new opportunities.
some opportunities got motion. Circle back around, right? Some opportunities got frames with doors on them. So some opportunities move, and some of them you got to move through. You know what I'm saying? So some of them come back around, okay, whatever. But you keep that door wide open. You don't walk through that door.
Yeah.
When you blink and that thing be closed and locked, that's it.
That's it. That's it. You gotta be man or woman enough to say, I'm gonna continue to develop myself to becoming a better man or a woman, and prayerfully when the next opportunity comes up, I'm ready. I tell the kids this all the time, man. I've said this plenty of times in some of my messages. It's like you can't tell an opportunity when and where to show up. You just got to be ready when it does.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you when the opportunity. Oh, I'm ready now. No, you ain't.
Or if you're not, because sometimes you're not one like. Sometimes you're not. Like just
He coming from the house.
nah, but
Straight from
I
the
guess it is from the house, right? So you might not be like ready for the task, but you're ready now to go all in on a task. If that makes any type of sense.
Nah, bro, you got to break that one down.
Okay, so like
I think I see where you're going.
yeah, like you might not like if you let's say if you want to bench press 250, right? But you're not before you was going to the gym every other day, or you wasn't eating enough calories, or not getting enough rest or whatever stuff like that, right? So the things that you were doing were not allowing you to bench press 250, so you kept falling at it. So you wasn't ready. But when you fell that last time, you know what? Let me get my mind right. Now your mind
Okay,
is,
gotcha. Yeah.
now your mind is conditioned. Now you might not be ready to bench press 250, but you're ready to take on the actions to do anything it takes to bench press 250.
Right, I got you.
You dig what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
you might not be ready, but you're ready.
Gotcha. Now
That
that makes sense.
You made a conscious thought of
Right.
being ready to do what it takes.
That
to
switch
get to
went
where
off.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So whenever your switch goes off, it goes off.
Right.
But as I'm just speaking now, I'm coming directly from the house. You know what I'm saying? Right. So the switch goes off is now when the switch go off, it's like anything that's not what I want is not happening.
Right.
Because now I'm not making, like your boy said, I'm not making choices no more. I'm making straight decisions. If
Right.
it's not what I want, whatever come with that, I want the whole frame of it. I don't want a piece of it. I want the whole thing. I can't like you gotta have the whole thing.
Right.
There's no way.
Right.
Like if I want this type of look, I'm just saying, like, if you going to school, like, you cannot, if you don't have any grants, scholarships, if you don't have money in your pocket, and you have to get loans, you gotta come with, okay, I'm finna get this loan because I want that. I want that, so I'm finna take the loan. But on the back end, let me start game planning now with a plan to pay this stuff back because I want that. So whatever.
Right.
If I gotta pick up an extra, if I gotta start putting extra 150 already towards whatever, that's whatever I need to do to get that. The loans come with it. So I want to deal with the loans too.
Right. You going in there with a plan and not just going in there blindsided.
I want to deal. So you might not be ready to get the job done, but you're internally ready to do whatever it takes to figure out whatever, no matter how long it takes to get the job done. But when your light switch go off, whenever it go off, if that door closed, I'd rather the door be closed and my light switch is off, it went off, than that door be closed and I'm still stuck in the dark. So I still ain't got it. Now what I want is gone and I still don't got the dog or the animosity or the mind or the thought process to get what I want.
Right.
So I'd rather the door be closed, like, you know what, that door closed, okay, that's cool. I take that because I was fumbling. I take that. But I guarantee you this, that next door, I got the backup key, the first key. I know the janitor. I got all the keys for it.
That part.
I got
He got the key.
this next door. I got the hinges. I went to Home Depot. I got the whole set.
Right.
This next door is mine.
He knows the ins and outs.
You feel me?
King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
Yeah. So it's so like you might not be ready to get the job done, but you're ready to get the job done. You know what I'm saying? So it's either or.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
For sure.
Good.
Bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I was gonna say because Survivor's Remorse got another layer because I never thought about it from this point of view.
What's that?
So you know how sometimes you can have a person that's tied to you because you have a big heart, or because you want everybody to do well and not just yourself. So when you think about Survivor's Remorse, think about somebody who's surviving to be able to get over a person that they feel like they're indebted to. And they survive that because eventually, if you keep feeding that, and you can help to an extent, but they have to do the work. But if they rely on you to do that, then they'll start to take you down with them.
Oh yeah.
So you have to survive that too, because that's hard. And especially if it's somebody that you're really close with, and it creates such a, I don't want to say toxic environment, but it creates a sense of entitlement. It creates a sense of, oh, you changed now, huh? It can create a little friction if not handled properly.
Yeah.
Right.
You have to survive that too.
Right.
Because it's like a two-edged sword. I had to get to a place like that. Because sometimes you'll even hurt yourself to make sure that person is good, but they may not do the same for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
the energy not the same.
or they have and it stopped because he ain't doing. Oh, you ain't doing that no more. All right, cool. But if somebody really wants you to advance and be greatness only because they know the gift and talent that's in you, them the people you need to keep around.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have to cut those strings.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to cut those ties, and that's somewhat kind of a soul tie.
You're right.
In a sense.
Right. It is.
Right.
Yeah.
It is.
Because
Yeah.
there's many forms of soul ties.
Right.
Many. So when I say I've done a huge inventory and detached from a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because all it is just weight. You ain't gonna be able to go anywhere way down. Because you're always gonna feel like you gotta do for that person, do for this person, do for that person.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, I just came across I think it was an Instagram post where they was talking about a rapper. I ain't gonna say his name, but he came to the studio with 40 other dudes. And I'm just thinking like,
Yeah. I'll talk about it.
what they doing ad libs or something? Like background noises? Like what? And that's another thing. Like, why do you feel you have to always have a huge entourage? What? It's like, what do you have to prove that you just got 40 people with you? other than that,
Yeah.
I never understood that, and that's why even when I did my sessions, man, no, it was just me and that artist. Now, if you got your significant other, cool, you know, it's straight. But it's just.
But you know what, bro? Cause like I said, I got homies who still active, right? I'm gonna just put it that way. So, a lot of those guys, bro, cause I've been around them. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of those guys, they don't have like the family wasn't really popping. So
That's they consider.
you know what I'm saying?
family.
So when you were in the streets, bro, like I got homies who like, man, the people whose I was in jail with is more of my family because we made sure we ate, we made sure we fought. Like I know what they bout. I know when something pop off, what they gonna do. I know if the homie pull up on me and he got whatever he got, I know he gonna bust. And I know he gonna run.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I know my blood brother gonna run, but I know my homie who banging the same set as me. I know what he gonna do. My brother, you my brother, but I'm rocking with my dog. I meet you at the house. Go wash the dishes. Go wash the dishes.
Matter of fact, do my chores while you at it.
Yeah, go wash the dishes. Yeah, go wash the dishes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they feel like they get more. So when you see a guy with 15 people around him and they, bro, them guys are willing to do whatever for each other, wrong or right. You call one of your family members for $50 and see what they gonna do. This man liable to go rob a store for you. So which one we rocking with? I'm rocking with my dog. That's the thought process. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about the Christian side, because like I say, I just know about my homies, you know what I'm saying? I know a few good, Christian rappers, you know what I'm saying? But it's not, I don't know.
And that actually kind of goes back to what Doug was talking about, because when you look at truly, like when you look at actually like truly being successful and things of that nature, you can put yourself in harm's way by doing that, because now if you don't play the game, that's if you don't play the game like you're supposed to play the game, you're self-sabotaging yourself.
Yeah, for sure. And a lot of people do it.
A lot of people do it,
They do
and the most famous one of all that done it. I mean, he ain't broke, but I mean he lost a lot, which is Hammer. MC Hammer.
MC Hammer.
Oh yeah. My boy was
You know what I'm saying? You can almost look at that like almost as a form of survivor's remorse. It's like, I survived, so I'm gonna take the whole hood. That is that mentality.
Example.
It's like when I make it out, you make it out, and that's what I be trying to tell the kids. Like
The B2S podcast is brought to you by No Grind, No Glory Apparel, R8 28 edition. It's a reminder to stay strong, to be courageous, to starve your fears, and to feed your faith. Even when it feels like everything is falling apart, just know that you were born to stand out and make an impact. Head over exclusively to www.nogrindnoglory.net and grab you some merch as a daily reminder that all things work together.
like their biggest thing is, any of y'all, that are chasing something, it's like make sure you're educating yourself about life and not just what you think you're gifted in. Because you miss out on so much. You miss out on other opportunities because you're ignorant to the fact of, and ignorant just means you don't know it. It's not a bad word, but you're ignorant to the fact of how life really is outside of the bubble that you put yourself in.
Yeah.
So instead of me, and like I was telling them, I say y'all don't know nothing about financial literacy, but you want millions of dollars to play a sport that you say you love. You're gonna be broke in a couple of years. Why aren't you learning about financial literacy right now? Because you want to know why? Because it's no of interest to you. How is it not of interest when that's your livelihood?
Exactly.
I'm gonna make it my interest, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so we go into these places where if I make it, I'm taking them out. That's cool, but establish yourself in the making first.
Exactly.
Cause it's the same mentality that you go in with. If it doesn't shift, it's the same mentality that's gonna take you out. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of that.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's like everything has to, once again, I just believe everything just has to be progressive. So it's like when the opportunity comes, no matter how it comes, just like Nelly was the forerunner for the Lunatics.
Right.
But they still had to play their cards right. You know what I'm saying?
He set them up good too, and they still didn't play their cards.
Murphy
That's how
Lee
it
did.
Murph was the only one.
But Murphy's in school too, so Murph
See what I'm
had
saying?
his own.
Yeah.
He had his own thing going. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Look what he did though.
Yeah.
In most sense, school ain't got nothing to do with it. What are you trying to do? If you're trying to progress, we get stuck in this bubble, man, and it's like you cannot be remorseful for putting yourself in a position to better yourself, and maybe it took you a couple bumps and bruises, but then you feeling bad because the homie or the next person didn't get it when you got it, but they got it, but now it's a little bit too late because you one that got the treasure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's like put yourself in a position to be an all around. Listen, the people that get paid the most are the guys that's most successful being all around at what they do. If you look at it. If you look at it. That's where I look at it. I mean, and I don't want to throw that. I'm a big MJ fan. But when you look at LeBron's stats,
Oh, don't start because he's gonna have.
I'm just saying,
James
all around
fans.
stats are pretty decent.
Yeah, for sure. Bron is a beast,
He's a beast at what he do.
bro. I can't even cap, bro. When I seen Michael Jordan flying in there with them Jordans on, I was like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You look at Jordan was an all around type guy for his
Yeah.
position.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got paid pretty well, maybe not as much as he could have or should have.
Yep.
But he was getting paid more than most because of he positioned himself to be, When I played, like I knew my body. When for whatever reason, when my legs got tired, my jumper goes flat. And it can be and I never understood it because I conditioned very well. So I never had a conditioning problem. But when my legs got tired, my jumper goes flat. But I had to be wise enough to realize that and chuck my ego to the side. So what I would do to compensate for me not being able to produce offensively, another light bulb goes off. Scoring is just a part of a portion of the game. Okay, well, my jumper flat. What else can I do? Well, guess what? I turned it up a notch on defense. And every time it never fails. When I turned it up a notch on defense, I always ended up with at least 1 or 2 steals a game. Every time. So I focused on being an all-around player and not just a scorer. So when you equate that to life and you focus on being valuable, and so I'm gonna equate that to being valuable because that means if I'm valuable, that means no matter what atmosphere I go into, I'm gonna bring value to it.
So basically what you're saying is you didn't let what you was lacking in stop you from becoming the best version of yourself. You said,
Exactly.
hey, well, if I ain't got
If I ain't got this, I got that.
I gotta get this.
I can compensate for this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I don't got a car right now, I bet you I got 5,000 saved up for a car.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Look at it this way, or
You know what I'm saying?
or I don't have the 6-figure to bring into the relationship, but what I do have is I got vision.
I got vision.
I can work with that. That's one thing I always told my daughter. I say, Daddy don't play that. I say, first of all, don't bring no joker here with his pants hanging off his butt, because I'm gonna kick him out. He ain't. Yeah, you already know. Don't play. They just laugh. They
Can't sag a little bit.
Oh no. Period.
Not just a little bit.
For what?
I'm just saying, just like get the. He may have had them. You know what I'm saying?
For what? Man, put your pants up.
Look, I mean, like just like the. I'm messing with you, man.
I already know. I'm now. Hey, it ain't gonna be the same answer.
Peeping out the back door like.
I ain't gonna lie. When I have a daughter, bro, she can't. If his pants sagging, no, you can't.
Hey, no, bro, this ain't what we doing.
Bro, my pants were sagging so hard one day. My pants were sagging so hard one day. I was in Tampa. I was on 40th and Clifton. Bro, bikes roll up. My pants are sagging so hard, bro. My pants done drop. I done fell. Luckily, they was out to somebody else. My pants, I'm on the ground, boxers out, pants down, bro. 40th and Clifton, bro. Straight up, bro.
Nah, hey, the song. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Ain't playing with it. No, you gotta be able to bring something to the table. It's like I'm not that one that's like you got to be this, you got to have that. No. This is what I told my daughters. I said, as long as that man got vision, I can work with that, and you can work with that. I said, but when he just coming here off some stupid stuff, off some ignorant stuff, I can't work with that. And you shouldn't work with that.
Yeah.
Because if a person is not interested in bettering themselves, where are they gonna lead you?
If they're not serious about their development, they're not gonna be serious about yours.
Come on,
Exactly.
bro.
Like
The blind leading the blind.
bro, it's almost like when you make someone a priority. Like everything that I do is good around your development. Everything that I think about is good around your development.
Yeah.
Because, bro, everything that you have is not yours. Think about it. Every single thing that we have is not ours.
Nope.
You own a whole bunch of stuff that's not yours.
Give me some detail.
Instance. As soon as that heart stop, we going to glory. That car we own, it's theirs. When you get your paycheck every 2 weeks or every week, that's not even your money.
Just the bill money.
10 or 20% going to God. The rest of it going to bills. That's not your money. Think about it. The resources we have at any given time, the God say to this person, is gone. Everything we have, everything I got is not mine. Everything, when you have to go get it, it's not yours.
So we say when you have to go get it, it's
When you have
not
to go get it,
yours.
it's not. Now I'm speaking real literal. Like when you go to the store, if it was yours, you already have it.
But some things you have to go purchase in order to get it.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So everything that we have, we had to go out and get. It wasn't like.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
You-
I feel you. Gotcha. I had to clarify for my, I thought
Yeah.
you'd be going there. You
Yeah.
make your brother think.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like everything
Yeah.
that I have is not even mine.
Yeah.
So everything because Bro, I was thinking about this morning in my devotion time, bro. I said when Jesus was on that thing, he on the cross, bro. He was not thinking about him then time.
Exactly. Exactly.
He was not thinking that everything he did
It
was about you.
It's fulfilling his purpose and what he came for.
Was about me. Everything that he did, everything that he endured on the cross was about your development, my development, us having us having the opportunity to have a relationship. So, relationship, me and Jesus, that's the best type of relationship you can ever have. And it trickles down to man to man. So if you're dealing with a person, if you're a girl, if you're a wife, if you're a homie, especially if it's your wife or someone who you trying to make your wife or anything like that, everything that I do should be about your development. I shouldn't even think about myself. If you're my left-hand person, everything I do is for my son.
Yep.
Because at any given time, you're liable to have anything that I got. It's not even mine. I'm just the overseer of it. That's it. I'm just the steward of it.
Right.
You do what I'm saying?
Right.
Big time.
Right. It's game. Yeah. Yeah, that's game. And what gets me is when people don't see the need for development. And just like we said in the last podcast, like you update your phone. You can't even go a year without updating your phone.
You know why?
Because it you can listen that
It runs slow.
that hold that thought. you can get that notification saying update available.
Yep.
And you bypass it. What's gonna happen? It's gonna come back up again.
Yep.
Update available. Swipe left. You're gonna bypass it. Sooner or later, you ain't gonna be able to bypass that joker. It's gonna automatically update itself. Why? Because where it's going, it's required to have new software.
Right.
God, dog, that's a bar.
Bro,
Bars.
I had an iPhone. I can't even use it because the updates is too. I didn't update
Bro.
It's locked. I can't use it.
Bro, if we can keep swiping left saying because I've done it. I'm cool. I like it the way it's running right now. Because when you update it, I can't find stuff that used to be where it used to be. Because you messing with my phone now. You know what I'm saying? Now you messing up my lifestyle. It ain't comfortable. I like doing it this way. But the places you're trying to go is requiring a software update, and you're fighting the software update. The woman that you desire requires for you to have a software update.
For sure.
The man that you requires you to have, that you're looking for, requires you to have a software update. You're not going to get that person being the person that you are today.
Your purpose.
But can you be articulate enough to let that person know, no, I am not that person today, but here's my vision plan. Boom. I do plan on updating my software. This is how it's going to look. This is where it's going. You got to turn into a salesman, dog.
Yeah.
I learned a lot of stuff being in sales, man. When people say, well, I can't do sales, dude, yes, you are. You selling yourself every day.
Every day.
Every single day.
Every day. I don't care if you're not a salesman. You're selling yourself every day. And a lot of times people are selling themselves short.
And just because you're a salesman don't mean it's a salesman and a con man are two different things. A salesman and a con man are two different things. When you conning somebody, you giving them stuff that you talking like this, but you giving them some more crap.
Doing some fugazi stuff behind the scene. You know what I'm saying?
But if you tell them something, look, this is something I'm gonna do, and then after you look around, they doing what they say it's gonna do. It's a complete difference.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah. It's bro. I could talk about this all day, man. It's when I say, and I'm talking about from a spiritual stand. It has to be balanced. It has to be proportionate. I can't leave my wife. How am I gonna leave my wife, daughter, if I can't leave myself? I have no. I thought, bro, like I'm gonna go back to my daughter. I told my daughters this right here. I said, y'all can do once you grown, you can do what you want to do. But at the end of the day, if he don't have a relationship with God, where is he taking you, first of all? A man don't have a relationship with the person, with the creator that created you, that knows everything about you, and you talking about you don't want no relationship with him. Where you gonna leave my daughter?
That's real.
That's so
You
deep.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And I'm talking about, I don't care what you believe. I don't care if you Muslim, Christian, whatever your faith is out there in the world, whatever you believe. Because as a believer in the God that we serve, if my relationship with God is straight and I'm really truly in a place to where it's not egotistical, it's not prideful, but I'm seeking for God, everything around me is gonna automatically be straight.
Yeah.
Because if I'm focused on pleasing my wife, then what's going to end up happening? I'm going to please my wife and then not please God. But if I please God then, and I'm doing it in the right manner, I'm going to automatically please my wife because I'm creating a unilateral relationship.
Even when you get it wrong with your wife.
Even when you get it wrong.
Yeah, because you'll be shown where you wrong at, and you'll know how to get it right.
Exactly.
That's
And
the
the-
tweaking
the
part.
right-
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You come
Yeah.
back around. Oh, babe, I'm sorry, I missed that. How do I?
Right.
Boom. How do I fix that?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because I want to keep it right with him, so I'm gonna come back around. Okay, well, my bad, babe. I missed that one. Hey, I read the play wrong. You said go right, and I went left.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I missed
My
up on the
bad.
call. I get it right the next play. Let's
Yeah.
go. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But if I'm focused on just her, I done already lost.
Yeah.
Because God to be like, hey, remember me? Yeah. Yeah, I gave you that gift. Yeah. You're supposed to be here 5 years down the road. It's gonna be some bumps in the road. It's gonna be some losses that you're gonna take, but just I want you to trust me on this one. I got you. 5 years down the road, y'all gonna be exactly where you want to be. Now, dog, I'm trying to God, you know, my wife, or my husband, my boyfriend,
Which ultimately becomes an idol.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
Took your eyes on the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Crazy. This is what I told the kids, dog. I say this right here. I say, here's the thing. Y'all so focused, and I said this in the last podcast, but I'm gonna explain a little bit deeper. I said, y'all so focused on the game that you neglect your gift. I said, but let me show you something. When you focus on the game, guess what all you get is what comes with the game. I said, but when you focus on your gift, you get everything that comes with the game and your gift. But if you focus on the game, a lot of y'all neglect the gift neglect the gift for focusing on the game, and you just get the ball. And I had the ball in my hand like this, and you just get this. I said, but if I focus on the gift, I get this and this.
Your gift will make room for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if I put my focus in the key is to put your focus in the right places to where you can get everything that you need, and not just the focus thing that you're laser focused on. Because what you're looking for this. I told God this right here. I say, listen, as I'm building what I'm building, when I feel that you're calling me to, and the people that are supposed to help me build what you're calling me to, I don't want to hold them hostage. I said this years ago. I mean, just coming into this, like knowing where I feel like I'm going, where I desire to go, and all that. Blah blah blah. I told God, I said I don't want to hold people hostage. I said if they want to be with my company, 10, 15, 20 years, I'm game. But if they got dreams of their own, I want to be that catapult for them to jump off of and show them how to do it. I say, but God, I need you to replace them though with somebody that's as good or better.
Yeah.
Coming in there with that mindset, and I think that's a great approach to life. Is if in order for me not to hold nobody hostage, I have to be the best version of myself. And what God, when I'm talking about the best version of myself, I'm talking about the best God version of myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if I can be the best God version of myself, then I can be everything else to everybody and what they need, and not feel, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Not feel depleted, but feel fulfilled. So it's like we just can't continue to just go. You can't, like I always say, you can't just go through life, man. You got to go through life.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Can't go through life, bro. You gotta grow. You
or
can't grow.
die.
Yeah.
If you can't grow, you die. And they ain't trying to die early.
At all.
No, not at all, no. And then when that time do come, I want to make sure everything in me is out. That's it.
So therefore, if we do that, once everything is out, when we leave, there's no survivor's remorse.
Oh,
That's good.
that's it.
There ain't none.
That's it.
You feel me?
That's it.
That's 100.
There ain't no survivor's remorse. You feel me?
That's it, dog. Dang. I put a stamp on it right there.
That's it. I ain't got nothing to say behind that.
But yeah, I had
That's right there.
I had just kicked it off like that because I was just like telling my competition and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I know folks who play ball, they play football and stuff like that. Play basketball, you know what I'm saying? And believe it or not, the healthcare field is highly competitive.
Oh, yeah.
The healthcare field is competitive, bro.
Oh, yeah. Trust me, I know.
So, and you know we in there, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, like a person this person going for the same, you wasn't getting it right. He finally got it right, but when he come to the same spot you come to, and then it lean on his favor, I know what you going through, but I didn't work for this.
Exactly.
Should I have survivor's remorse? Mike said no. He said no, bro.
Not at all.
No,
Just think
not
about
at
it.
all.
Your family gonna be on the line.
Yeah, for
Then
sure.
you gonna have to choose. So is it gonna be your family and what you need to do to take care of business, or is it go? Oh man, dog. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but my family,
Yeah.
coming through
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah. You took care of business. Man, we got it's a situation at the school. One of our guys he's on the defensive line getting heavily recruited. I think I shared this before. He's getting heavily recruited, and then we have a small guy on the team. Rather love. I mean, like social media eat him up. Like man, you're viral, dog. And they're and both of them are very close. And so they started a trend actually on Twitter, and they started calling them David and Goliath. And the one that's getting heavily recruited, like they tight. When I say they tight, I mean he's like, man, he like preach. He like, man, because they call me preach on campus. He say preach. He say, man, I told him, y'all want me, you got to take him.
Straight like that.
I'm like, wow. I said, that's how you do it, though. I say, that's how you do it.
That might be good for schools though.
Bro,
If you got
it is.
two good players, look, get both of us. Like two for one last.
It's and then it's almost a publicity stunt for the school because you're looking at the situation. They calling them David and Goliath. You got a big guy and you got a small guy, and you're looking at the fact that he's riding the little guy's riding the big guy's coattail. But he's wise enough to say, you know what, I'm gonna use my opportunity to open the door for him that he normally probably wouldn't get. You know what I'm saying? So survivor's remorse hits different when you use it in the right perspective.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you use it as a driving factor to like what you just said.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be no remorse because I'm gonna make sure I'm not perfect. But if I miss this opportunity, like you said with that last explanation, when I asked you to explain it, God dog it, when the next opportunity come around, I ain't missing that one because I'm gonna put myself in position to better myself to accept that opportunity.
Exactly.
I said, man, it's like you ever want something so bad, that's how I just me, like just I want to better myself so bad till like it almost hurts.
Bro, and when you do it that way,
Yeah.
bro, I promise you. This straight from the just take the roof off. Put the shingles back on that joint, bro. I'm telling you.
Just
When-
rebuild the whole goddamn house.
When you
That's
do
it.
it that way, you don't have to try to do the thing. Because when you do it that way, this time you didn't get it, the door closed on you. But you go to work. So when this opportunity come, when it's time to get the work done, you're so focused on building yourself till the work is gonna come easy. Like you're not gonna
Become second nature.
The work
Yep.
is gonna happen organically.
Yep.
You're not thinking about the work. You're thinking about working on yourself. So when the opportunity comes, it's gonna fall right.
Yep. That definition is.
You know what I'm saying?
It's when preparation meets opportunity. Ain't no such thing as luck.
Right.
Yeah.
So you ain't gonna have to work to get the thing. The thing is gonna like align up with you, the person who's working on himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be right there, and you're not gonna have to look hard for it. I remember I was watching Instagram one day, and the great Kevin Gates. He said, I like Kevin Gates. He's stupid. He's stupid.
You hear me?
I knew he was coming with it. I knew he was coming with it.
Go ahead, big brother.
So the great Kevin Gates was telling a story time from the great Kevin Gates. And he was talking about how this older woman, she was a boss woman. And she told him, she told Kevin that she said, the flowers don't chase the bees. The flowers just blossom and the bees come. So while you focusing on blossoming, the bee gonna and you're gonna have in your flower what this bee need. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
So you work. So when you do it like that, when you work. Okay, he's stupid. I'm just saying though, when you
Tell
working
him,
on
big
it, when you're working on it, you're not working on finding. You working on that, and opportunities it's gonna come easier. It's gonna be like, and then when you get in the opportunity, you're still doing the same thing. You still heavily working on you, which is taking opportunity. You still keeping that the main thing because that's what got you that anyway. That's why the beat came there anyway. So you gotta still work on that.
Big time.
So when you get the opportunity, when the door was right there, you still gotta keep maintenance on the door. If the doorknob start hanging off, bro, tighten because remember you waited a long time to get to this door, bro.
You've been through too much.
Right.
Not to.
Right.
So when you get to the other side, you still gotta do maintenance. It's not over yet. It's because you got there. It's not over. Because the person who was at that last door, he might be still looking at us. He might be still no, bro, no.
Yeah.
You feel me?
In some instances, it's actually harder to maintain it than to get it.
Yep. Because once you get it, you got it.
Yeah.
But when you maintain
you get comfortable.
it's continuous.
Yeah, you got to maintain it. You got to keep putting that work in to get it.
It's
And maintain
longevity.
it and grow it.
But if you focus, but if you still building on you, it's gonna be easier because you're still doing the same thing. Some things gotta change, of course, but you're still doing the same thing. You don't stop doing what got you there, right?
Exactly, man. Yeah, it's been dope, man.
That part.
It's been dope. Another one in the chamber.
Yo. Pew, pew, pew. It's
Another one in the chamber. Hey man,
This has been good.
yeah, it's always I say always be the highlight of my week, man. When we record,
Yeah.
yeah, I get an opportunity to air out, man, some things, some jewels and some nuggets, man. Yeah.
And look what it's birthed.
So are we going to see Creed not today, but I'm saying like, we're going to see Creed.
Yeah, we can roll.
Could we eat afterwards? I'm a foodie. I like to eat.
I mean, we can go eat. Yeah, we can go eat. But you know, when I go, if I can't not eat like I used to, dog. I mean, we can go eat. Don't say. I'm just saying because I don't go to the movies without getting popcorn in the cold. Yeah. I just think out of that. I just can't. That popcorn be smelling so good, but I'm like Pookie, be calling me. Bro, so I might not be hungry when we go eat, but we can go. We definitely go eat.
Bro, I do not share popcorn with my son no more.
Oh man, Isha, man, we get the big tub. Like
he ate it all.
He
ate it all.
When you look, the movie just started. The movie started at 7:00. At 7:20, the popcorn about gone. Why? Why, bro? Like,
wait, I'm gonna tell you why. This is you. This is Pop. Popcorn is the opportunity. You lost out. You fumbled the popcorn.
He fumbled the bag.
He said you ain't eating quick enough.
Yeah, well, hey, my son be smashing popcorn. I be like, man,
they got the thing. But do y'all get like the refillable one?
Yeah, but I be like, you know what, Pop, you go ahead, big dog, do your thing. 'Cause I see right now our son and father sharing days is over. My man grown man size now, so we ain't sharing nothing no more. Yo, what can we share for later? Let me get 2 large fries, cause you ain't getting none of mine, big dog. No.
Oh, speaking of fries, before we go,
who got busting fries?
Man, look. We went to McDonald's, me and my little cousin Jay back in the day.
Yeah.
Man, I had the Merc back in the day. I love
Murky.
Yeah, yes. So we done got the fries. We done went in there. Man, we done got to his house. I'm looking in the bag. I'm looking for my fries. This joker done ate both the fries by the time we got to the crib.
It was small fries?
I was hot. No, it was large. I was hot.
He ate 2 large fries?
I was hot.
Bro, I was hot. That's violent.
I was mad.
Bro. That's violent.
I was hot.
You got violent.
I was like,
that's violent mode, bro. It is.
Cause you what? They don't what me.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, but I know what you mean on that. But I was hot too. Boy. I was like, I ain't even want to go back and turn around.
Yeah,
it's just like once you gone, you gone.
Yeah. I think it's certain stuff you gotta share. Like, do you and your wife share food and drinks? Or do you have your own stuff that you just don't share, or y'all share everything?
Nah, I might ask for it. We'll do that. We'll like taste each other's food. That's
okay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, nah, she eat her food. I eat my food, but we share.
How about you, dog? When you got your lady, do you share food, or you just?
Yeah, I share.
You share food?
You know what he's doing, right?
I know. He's speaking to the atmosphere. I see it.
Yeah, you know, he taking mental notes. That's what he doing.
No, cause you know.
Look at y'all. Nah, you is.
We need a Mrs. Bag.
With you and your lady friend, you know.
Nah. I don't be sharing. I don't share nothing. I'm not sharing nothing. I'm playing.
He's saying that now.
Right.
Oh, I'm slap playing. Cause if she coming over here, she got whatever she want.
You can have whatever you like.
Man, this has been lovely, man. Let's go get ready to get up out of here, man.
For sure.
Yeah, it's been another great episode, man. We thank y'all for rocking with us, man. We thank y'all for keep tuning in. And hoping this content is blessing y'all out there, man. And just keep doing what y'all doing.
That part.
And I ain't gonna keep chasing the dream, because at some point you got to capture it. Mm-hmm. So we just gonna leave it at that, you know, and just keep preparing yourself for the opportunities that you're looking for. So we're gonna end off with that. So hey, man, we thank y'all for tuning in, man. Once again, this has been the Blueprint to Success podcast. We'll see you at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. Mm-hmm. Remember, if you think different and be different, you'll have the opportunity to live different, and we'll see you on the other side of success. We'll see y'all next week. God bless. Peace.
Holla.
Deuces.